sport, everyone plays a role. The youth, the government, the administrative bodies, the sponsors, corporates, entertainment, and more. And together, they create opportunities for us through sportainment, creating tremendous value for all of us. Welcome to the second edition of the India International Sports Summit. 3 years back, when we started Transstadia, the biggest issue we saw in the industry was that it was fragmented. This platform has been created to bring together stakeholders who want to make a difference and who want to see the industry materialize.
I'm really very happy that the sports industry is getting such a great fillip by this India International Sports Summit 2011. I was so impressed by the work that Udit Seth and his team is doing that this year I have taken him as a member of the steering committee of the 12th five-year plan focused on the sports industry. Like Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, there must be a Sarva Krida Abhiyan. So sports for all in addition to education for all, and part of that would be making sports an integral part of the overall education process.
Post TWG, there has also been a criticism on these infrastructures not being available to the public, and therefore a new concept of come and play, in which what we are basically trying to do is to let the infrastructure and let the sporting facilities be used by as many children as possible.
I think India can also offer some pretty amazing insights to Australia around how to develop extremely low-cost models of community-based sport, especially in relation to remote and Indigenous communities, and that's quite an issue in Australia.
This year, at the summit, we have taken a step further. We have clearly divided this event into 4 major areas affecting sport: infrastructure, coaching, sponsorships, and societal impact.
Coaching is a very different skill. It's not necessarily that a great player can be a great coach.
The rules of the game have changed, which does not suit the subcontinent style of playing. The Europeans have changed the rules of the game.
When foreign person comes, there will be 5 or 6 players who will be the favorite players of the coach. Then they will be operating his laptop, they will be operating his daily routine, and they will be there in the Indian team.
We have our challenges. I think we need to make that good mix of being good Indian coaches, inspired Indian coaches, people who have the knowledge, blended in with the foreign coaches. I think that's the right mix we need to look at.
We got to ensure that the right support comes from the administration, and then for major events like the Olympics, I'm sure India and Pakistan can perform much better in the future.
Infrastructure is a symbol of national pride. You don't have to get down and probably start building all of a sudden. The minute you start thinking that maybe, hang on, we probably need to start bidding for Olympics at some point in time to establish ourselves as a global superpower.
You see a lot of kids wearing Manchester United jerseys or some other leading clubs, kicking around football, coming out of the schools, enjoying. When they get out of the school, where do they play?
All these stadiums are lying here and there as white elephants, and we are not able to utilize them, and we don't have a solution to that. And if we offer them to private sector, they're not coming forward because of the restrictions which we place on the usability of that.
You must avoid these issues of legacy. Legacy is massively important, as is community. These are not just buildings for the 22 sports people who run around. These are buildings for everyone who lives in that community. Profitability is also a key component.
Our company was the first company to sign up Vijender the day he landed back in Delhi after the Olympic Games. Now that clearly states that money will come in when the sport becomes popular.
At the end of the day, if you want to get corporates on board, I do believe that obviously results help.
To make stars, to not do new things, we can do philanthropic investments. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if we want to really promote and grow the sport in this country, it has to be a self-sustaining property.
My take would be, how do I see that sports as a culture is developed amongst the youth of this particular country in a big way, so that we have not just one Kapil Dev or one Tendulkar. We have plethora of such strong people coming up, so that once that base is created, I think getting Olympic gold medals will be automatic.
There is a lot of development, and I think there is a lot of prospect, and there is a lot of talent which is coming out.
We have to overcome the attitude of the parents about what a girl's role is. And girls can be athletes and probably have a better chance of being one.
If everybody, like the youth or department or administrators, if they walk in the right perspective, with the right sense, with a determination to deliver the goods for the good of the nation, definitely things will improve in the better way.
Well, I think really the key to so many things in Indian life is really the vast sweep of middle class India. The upper class did what it always did. It doesn't matter. People who are earning what Montek Singh Ahluwalia thinks is sufficient money, 32 rupees per day, for them it doesn't make a difference because they have no options, but to struggle and struggle and struggle. But if, there is a kind of an awakening to sports in middle class India, I think we can have this revolution.
Boxing is or has been a poor man's sport. With WSB coming in, there is an opportunity for the boxers to earn a lot of money and the kind of money that they could never dream of.
I think it's the competition that's going to drive this talent, these heroes. So what we need to now look at is not just the global competition that we're a part of, but maybe create a better national competition structure which is more packaged, more out there, which will attract more talent to come in. And we can have more heroes in boxing.
Country के अंदर 5,000 से भी ज़्यादा बॉक्सर जो हैं वो आज खेल रहे हैं. कोई भी हमने बॉक्सर्स का जो फॉरेन का एक्सपोजर था, एक सिंगल भी मिस नहीं किया उसके बाद में.
Lastly, before I sign off, I thank our chairman, my father, Mr. Harish Sheth, for blessing and supporting my passion for sport and in turn making the Trans Stadia vision happen.